Let's go. Memeing. Dipping my hand in memes. What's up, dudes? What's up, traders? Welcome back. We got a little spice today. So I'm going to start the episode off by saying, looks like I was wrong. Told you guys I'm wrong sometimes. We were looking for further downside here, and we got a little reversal. But does this still fit what we were looking for yesterday? What do we expect next? We're going to take a look here. We're also going to peek at some coins today. We're going to First things first, Bitcoin. This is actually why I'm streaming today. We have some serious spice. So the last few days we've been battling with the 100 daily moving average. We lost it. That was not great. It was bearish even. We were looking for lower targets around 35 area. However, today, at least in the condition the candle's in at the moment, things are looking decent. Now, there's 5 hours to go, and we can see here our blue moving average here is the 100 daily. That's what we were talking about. Lost it 2 days ago. Yesterday, we back tested it. Today, we're back at it, slightly trading over it. This is very soft. We may be going straight up for the 20 weekly, 200 daily. However, plenty of time to close below. Here's what I've been saying to people today. Everyone has been crazy about shorting. Last 2 months, everybody short everything. How many times did people short 30K just to watch it go back up? This is when a trader might consider a short. Now, I'm not shorting. I expect Bitcoin to resume its bull run. Shorting, for me, that's way too much risk. I don't need it. I don't need that extra risk and extra reward. However, if you're crazy about it, if you're bearish, there's two spots. We got the 20 above us, 45K, and we got right here. These are both smart trades. Smart trades don't always work, doesn't guarantee you money, but these are both smart trades. Instead of randomly trying to just open a position in this chop, now we've done something significant. We've moved above a major moving average, fallen back below it, and now we're back at it. Back testing it. Financial advice. In my opinion, a short here could be played with a stop loss above our daily resistance. That's probably about 40,600 in that area. So I'm looking more so for that 20 weekly, 200 daily, but it's really going to come down to today. I know it seems like this. Here we take it down to the hourly. Take it down to the hourly here, and we're looking at our 100 daily moving average next to our hourly candles, and we can see we are literally at the 100. We can identify resistance back here at the 100. 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touch, 4 touches rejected. Had a little consult. Have another rejection. This is a serious level. This is a level that is not just random, picked out of a hat. You can see the market reacting to it. If we can move above today, we'd love a back test too, and close. Things are looking great, as I said, to the 20, 200 daily. What we're looking at as well, we have a large retracement, at least for the hourly time frame. We were expecting this pattern to break up, so we weren't totally off base yesterday. We were expecting it to break up. If we look at our Fibonacci retracement tool, connect our highs and our lows, we find that our 0.5 to 618 box right above us, 40,000 to 40,600. So really lining up with what I said about the 100 in a potential position, the stop in that theoretical trade would be above the 618. So you'd be looking for a deeper retrace to close that position. Best of luck if you attempt it. Really, I just feel bad. I feel bad for some of these people who have been yelling about shorts for months, saying just one. So we did see this breakup, this descending channel, wedge, whatever you call it. Now we're here. This is just the most important price action, or most important price point to us. Here, we would look for a measured move right around 46 and 48. If we high 15-minute, we see a little rolling over, which is interesting because we're already up, but we can see that selling momentum waning off. 15-minute is back in solid position with money flow trending up, and we see even potentially a little bearish fake out. So we're going to be looking for the 15-minute to make some moves here. Maybe during this episode, we'll find out. RSI remaining high. Awesome. We can see bullish divergence on all of our lows here as RSI is coming down. And, well, also bearish divergence on our highs. It's funny how that does happen a lot. You get both. It's 30-minute similar to the 15. Money flow rolling up. This is a little contradictory here as momentum's been moving to the downside. So we're going to need to see some kind of fake out momentum candle on the 30. Once we zoom out to the 30-minute, we don't see the same divergence that we did on the lower time frames. We can see the RSI lows are actually coming up. So are the highs. The hour. What this might mean to me is, yeah, we might be looking to move above that 100 intraday, but we don't have solid evidence that it's gonna stick. That, ooh, okay, 4 hour. Interesting. Interesting. This is now the first time frame that really is interesting to me. So we do have that, what we were looking for in the 2 hours, slightly higher high here on MACD. I'd like to see it close that way in the next 32 minutes, so we'll be live during it. We'll check it out. Ooh. 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 So we saw the 4 hour money flow rolling over. Originally, we had seen it building. We saw it roll over, and that's why we were looking for lower price points. Looking for lower lows locally. But what we see is that this is a little fake out here. We see that money flow dipped to red. Dipped to negative. Money was leaving the market, but only for what? One candle. 2 candles, 1 candle. That's kind of a fake out scenario like I was talking about that we're looking for on lower time frames. Now this one selling momentum has been increasing since the 27th of July, and we haven't seen a response. We haven't seen a bullish wave come and pick that momentum back up, and I think that's really self-evident right here. Look at this huge swing on the negative. That is deep. Now, there is going to be likely some kind of bullish divergences made by this swing low. That's why we like that coiled, tight, descending high, descending low formation, because it almost always breaks to the upside. And it brings our oscillators down very low, and that can open up a lot of possibility for divergence. 12 hour, beautiful. All right, we don't even need indicators. We're going to use our eye indicators here. Look at these bad boys. Look at this. I remember talking about loss of momentum yesterday, and I said, this is the candle that I see the momentum increasing in, and now I'm seeing the momentum decrease. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just 6 in a row red. Look at this beaut. 4.5 hours to go. Let's hope it closes that way. We see a bullish engulfed daily if we can close above 39,150. So far, so good. We have daily local support sitting 38.2 right below us. So to recap, our lower time frames are pointing up. They're looking solid. We see not just one or two, like kind of 2 little pieces. There we go. We're seeing steady flow of momentum on low time frames. It hasn't translated out to the hourly yet. You can even just see on the hourly here. This is just a good visual for you guys. You can just see all of these moving averages just stacked on top of price. Price was a little too far away from them, so it came up and met them. This is why I was talking about a short earlier. No, I'm not bearish. You guys know I'm never bearish. But that doesn't mean I only look at a chart one way. Before we get too into the chart about Ethereum, I'll just kind of give out an idea or two here of how I see crypto, especially when it comes to updates, developments, in general. It's kind of a double-edged sword. Because on one end, people start speculating about the upgrade. So that's the other side of that sword, is once it's released, now it has to kind of meet these expectations that we've made up in our heads. You know, like, that are probably impossible to meet. So it is always a risky trade to try to take a trade right before something like this. It can go either way. It doesn't have to always be good or bad. But remember that there's more than just does it work. There's does it meet kind of all these speculators. Be careful. Be careful. We're going to take a look at the chart here. Monthly, same as we left it. 27.75. There. This is a pretty decent zone of resistance. I will say, I think if you break that, there's not a lot. There's really not a lot above you then. I think that's pretty clear. I think that's pretty clear sale to close to the all-time high at least, if you can break it. I would like to see We do, though, have support on Ethereum, so this could be an interesting play. If we do see kind of some of the speculation on it dump tomorrow, this is where I'd be looking. 2,300. Weekly support here, untested on the weekly. It would be a very technical play. Move up to weekly resistance, move back to weekly support, and then maybe you look to go higher, and now you've painted an inverse head and shoulders with a neckline, back tested, go higher. That'd be great. That's what I'd like to see. Money flow good as well. Excellent. Ethereum failed to make a lower low on its weekly. That's just what we saw on Doge. So that's plus. This actually even looks a little better on the weekly than Doge, as our VWAP is already positive and already higher than the swing in May. Solid. Daily looks solid as well. We rolled over to negative money flow, and now we're looking to roll back over. We're seeing a steady trend of money flow back to positive. We do see a little redundant. Today's close, pretty obvious on Ethereum here, 2,600. Close 2,600, you have a bullish engulfing on the daily, and that's great because into tomorrow, even if Ethereum isn't going to sell off on this upgrade, if we have some kind of market fake out where we see the day open red, we can come back and test that as support. And then we can have a very strong rally setup, having built support there. So even if we do see a downside into the start of tomorrow's candle, I think that if we close above 2,600, it's likely to bounce there. We have stronger supports below, as we said, 23. 24 unlikely, in my opinion, now to be that relevant. That was really only relevant to the other day. Ooh, look at this, though. We have a very strong pattern. Ooh. On to the 4. Definitely going to pick up some bullish divergence off of those lows the other day, the third yesterday when we streamed. Definitely. You see a really low swing on the 4-hour and momentum on our MACD and on RSI, but price didn't go anywhere. Did not go anywhere. Money flow trucking up. Wow. So this looks, money flow looks good on the weekly, on the daily. Now down to the 4-hour, it looks good. Oof. 2-hour has a little weakness here. You saw a little weakness earlier today, but it started to pick back up. It's already exceeded its local high. Looking for momentum to move up, match its previous high, exceed it. That could bring money flow to a new high. That would be very solid. Be very solid. This chart's looking technically sound right now. 2,709 and 2,671. Beautiful. Would not surprise me to see Ethereum trade higher today. 2776, that's probably where I would look. That is going to be, like we said, difficult area to break, but not impossible.